Hello and welcome everybody to another Twitch tips tutorial. If you watched my last video, which you can check out by clicking up here, there was a lot that I said in that video that I think is kind of old news, and I want to kind of regress a little bit, reevaluate what we went over in that video, and kind of give you a new sense of exactly how I think you are going to find the most success on Twitch. Now, this isn't a quick, as much as that was a clickbait video, this is not the same. This is not meant to be a do this, get more views, get more followers, get more money because people will give you money on Twitch and all of that. This isn't what that's about at all. I have since learned a lot in my few breaks since that video of really full-time streaming, and I've learned a lot that I think I might be able to pass on to a lot of you guys to just give you some insight and some sense into really what streaming is about and how you can get the most out of it. Because if there's anything that I've learned since I last made that video, is that it isn't about having the most people watching your stream, it's about having the most suited people watch your stream for your content. And what I really mean by that is I have since built a stronger community that I feel a lot more confident standing on, that every time I stream, I know exactly who my audience is going to be. I know there's a few faces that I'll probably see almost every stream, if not every stream, and those are the best people. But, you know, there's that middle category of people that either are busy, have work, have school, have family, have whatever other obligations that will pop in every so often and really are a follower of your content. And then there's those newcomers that within the viewer counts that building from your people that either are going to be there every stream or are going to be there almost every stream, or whatever the case may be. You have your group of people that you know you can rely on to always support what you do, and then you can eventually, those people will then come into bringing your viewer count to a higher level, to then bringing in new people, of which you sell yourself to these new people. If you stream, you are guaranteed at some point to have somebody click on your stream. It's gonna happen. You might not see them in chat. You will see a bump in your viewer count because somebody is going to click on your stream somehow along the road in your streaming life. That's just the reality of it. So you then have to use yourself, who you branded yourself to be, and what exactly your stream is about. If you've watched my stream, you know I'm very positive, very uplifting. I don't tolerate any nonsense. I don't deal with any extra stuff. You come to my stream and you leave a happier, more smiling person. You know, you leave having learned something, having had a lot of fun, and having just spent a lot of time with a lot of great people. And that's what I like doing. I don't play the AAA titles. I'm not good at really any game specifically. I'm not one of those PUBG, Fortnite, Battle Royale players that's gonna have a clippable moment every 15 minutes. I'm not that kind of streamer, and that may or may not have hindered me in the growing process, but that's okay because I am confident with who I am. And I think the value that this video will then hopefully instill is that it isn't about getting from 8 to 80 viewers in a week. It's about who those 8 people are and who you want those 8 people to be, because I think there's a very large difference between the amount of people that want just this new anticipation with the affiliate system, and they feel like, okay, now I have sub button, I have bits, people can give me more of this, people can give me more of that, but they forget that streaming is really about what the streamer can give to the viewer. If you watch any sort of TV, the TV show isn't, I mean, yes, because there's advertising and fiscal reasoning behind it, but a lot of the channels aren't necessarily providing what you can give to the show. It's more of what the show can give to the viewer for their own alternative reasoning. But long story short, it's just about what you can offer to these viewers before what the viewers can offer to you. Because if you stream with the mindset of what this viewer is going to give you, you're not going to go anywhere, and it's not going to help, and you're going to have a lot of people discredit your credibility, and it's going to be a real blow to your image, essentially. And I just feel that being honest and straightforward with your viewers is the most important policy, and when you are that way, and when you can successfully manage to do that, you will find a lot more success, and you'll find that you enjoy your streaming a lot more. I found that when I play what I want to play, no matter who likes that game or what it is, they will come because it's me. And they don't really care what it is that I'm playing. There's some people that will preference certain games over others, and with that middle group tier of viewers where they might have family obligations, they might have another friend that's playing the game that they would rather see being played, and that's totally cool. I'm not at all concerned about that, because streaming on Twitch isn't a competition. It's about providing the community of which, if somebody's just bummed out on a Wednesday afternoon and they see their best friend streaming whatever it is, or they see one of their idols playing the game that they love, or a competitive player, whatever the case may be, they have this place to come to and leave that space a better person, in a better mood, having hopefully learned something or had a good time or shared an experience with it. Because there's a lot of people that stream on Twitch that use the streaming process, whether as a viewer or a streamer, to compensate for a lot of social things, be it having real life friends. Because I am engaged to be married, and at this current state, I couldn't tell you a single person that I really know, other than family that I have, that I would want to be on my groomsmen panel, and I don't feel bothered by that so much, because I find that when I come to stream, I have all of my friends right there. I have all of my greatest aspects about me at a social level shown in my chat, and I feel like that's something that if you can just take that step back, and I had a hard time coping with the changes of affiliate, because a lot of people were able to benefit better from that, but then I realized that no, I'm not streaming to get these subs, to get these bits. It's not about those things. It's about me streaming because I'm bored on a Saturday night and I have some Mythic Plus keys in WoW to run, or I just feel creative. Let me build a city skyline city. Those are two most examples of what I've been up to streaming lately, but I just feel like a lot of people now with this new affiliate system are going so gung-ho about getting subs and getting bits and getting all of this income, when it's really not about that. Because it's not, streaming on Twitch isn't, your first goal shouldn't be to create a living off of it, because you'll fall flatter on your face than you even know what happened to you. And I see a lot of that represented in the comments that I received from the last video, which is why I'm making this one, because there is a bit of that video, and a lot of that video, that I feel is still accurate. Being yourself, being who you want to be as a streamer, be the streamer that you would want to watch, because I feel like that can provide you with the skills and utilities to then dial it back a little bit, realize who you are as yourself, realize who you want to establish and what you want to establish yourself as to your viewers, get your loyal viewers, get your best friends in there, and then I think you can take off from there. And I think the beauty of that is that neither one of these videos are right or wrong, because it's not a matter of this is a concrete answer, because if there was a concrete answer, everybody would be doing the same thing, everybody would have the same success, there would be millions upon millions of people that are partnered streamers, and that's just not the case. Everybody gets to fame a little bit differently, whether it is the clippable moments of a PUBG type game, or it is the community of whatever it is that it can be, because I find streaming to be more of a beautiful thing because of the people that I meet in my chat, and how I can better their lives and help them through, enjoy their day more, because they're spending their time watching me do whatever on screen. But a lot of the times I find that they're not there for the game, they're there for me instead, and I feel like that's a very big contrast from my channel, as opposed to like a normal, no, I'm going to the PUBG thing, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but a lot of people that play PUBG have their friends in PUBG and like watching for those moments, but that's not how I found my success, and that's not how I found my happiness on Twitch. So I encourage you to find whatever it is that you think you can do to find your happiness on Twitch, because everybody finds success and happiness through Twitch differently. And like I said, this is more about how you can get the most out of Twitch. And I encourage you to try a game that you wouldn't normally play because of its AAA status on Twitch value. Try a game like a City Skylines, try a Roller Coaster Tycoon, try a The Sims simulation, try something different that, when you're off camera and you wake up on a weekend morning and you're in your pajamas, what's the first thing you go to? Is it PUBG? Is it not? Really be true to yourself as to what you're real downtime games are, because I find that that translates a lot to helping people get started with being themselves, because it's a game that they're more acclimated with and that they really play without feeling forced to, or feeling like I need to be in this space because all of my friends are here, or stream once a month a game that you just play by yourself on your downtime when you've got just your computer screen in front of you, because I find that that's when you're the most genuine, and I find that that's when you really have a lot more fun, a lot more success, and I think that that will breed the stereotypical success on Twitch. Now, bash me for this video or the last one all you want, because like I said, there are no concrete answers, and what I said will be different from what the next guy says and what the previous guy has also said, because everybody's story is different and everybody takes different things out of the streaming experience. But just heed these words with a grain of salt, let them sit for a little bit, and see what you can utilize these ideas to help you do, because I think that there's a lot of benefit to be gained from just creating the positive space on Twitch, and I think that now is the time more than ever to just have fun streaming, and I don't think enough people do, because I think too many people are focused on extrinsic values with the new affiliate system, and that's not to their fault. They were given a lot of great features that we've all been dying to have, but now the status between being what was once considered the top-notch partnered streamer and being a nobody is a lot less of a gap now, and the partner has its own benefits and things of that nature, but I feel like the middle ground has collapsed, and it's not so much one end or the other, it's all in the middle now, and I think we all need to adapt to that to kind of help spread it back out, because there's a lot of benefit and a lot of positivity that can be gained from all of this streaming process, and I hope that we can all find our own happiness, find our own success, and I hope that we can all just have fun together on this beautiful platform of which we have been given to do just that. So I hope that you've learned something from this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think about this, what you thought about the last one, what your plans are going forward. I encourage this not to be a follow for follow space in the comments below, because I'm not really condoning that, because I don't think that, I've gotten a lot of messages of just add me to your auto host list. Well, that doesn't really show who I am or who you are, because if I auto host somebody that's not really about what I'm into, and this might be a whole different video topic in general, and it's not what I get into, then my image might be tarnished as well as yours, because it's not the same interests, and I'm not going to really dive too far into that, but just take of it what you will, see how you can apply this to your streaming process, and just have fun. But anyway, thank you for watching, take care everybody, and have a wonderful day.